My dearest child, my heart aches to see you so lost, so caught up in the fleeting moments of this world that you fail to see the eternal. I have been watching you, guiding you, whispering to you, but your ears are deafened by the noise of this life. You believe you have all the time in the world, a boundless horizon stretching before you. But I must tell you a truth that is both sobering and urgent. Time is running out. This is not a threat, but a loving warning, a plea from your Creator to awaken before it is too late. The sun rises and sets, the seasons turn, and each tick of the clock is a precious moment you can never reclaim. You have been putting off what you know in your heart you must do. You tell yourself, tomorrow, next week, or when the time is right. But the time is now. This very moment, this breath you just took, is the only one you are guaranteed. The plans you make for a distant future are built on a foundation of sand if they do not include me. I have given you so many opportunities, so many nudges toward the path I have laid out for you. Remember that time you felt that quiet tug on your heart, that urge to forgive someone, to offer a kindness, to step away from a destructive habit? That was me. But you pushed it away, prioritizing your pride, your comfort, or your fear. You said, "I'll do it later when it's easier." But true change is never easy, and delay only makes the burden heavier. The time for reconciliation is not in some distant future. It's now, while the person is still in your life and your heart is still open. The time for repentance is not when you have exhausted all other options. It's now, while my grace is freely available and your soul can still be cleansed. The time for service is not when you have amassed more wealth or have more free time. It's now, with the gifts and resources I have already given you. Do not let the seeds I have planted in you wither and die from neglect. Water them with your action, your faith, and your courage. You see the world around you in a state of chaos and decay, and you wonder why. It is because so many have forgotten me and have lost sight of the eternal. They live as if this world is all there is, chasing after transient pleasures and material possessions that will one day turn to dust. They build grand houses on sinking ground, invest their hearts in things that will inevitably fail, and fill their days with activities that leave their souls empty. And you, my child, have been tempted to follow in their footsteps. You are so busy, aren't you? So preoccupied with your endless to-do list, your social media feed, your pursuit of status and success. You forget to pause, to breathe, to simply be with me. This busyness is a distraction, a cunning trap to keep you from the stillness where my voice can be heard. Do not let the urgent things of this world crowd out the truly important things of the Spirit. The wealth you accumulate, the titles you earn, the fleeting praise of others, none of it will follow you when your time on earth is done. Only your love for me, your service to others, and the state of your soul will matter. I am a God of mercy and patience, but my patience is not an invitation to procrastinate. It is an opportunity to act. Think of the things you have been putting off. Have you been delaying the mending of a broken relationship? The offering of a sincere apology? Do you keep promising to spend more time in prayer, to read my word, but find 1,000 excuses not to? Are you waiting for a perfect moment to share your faith with someone, to stand up for what is right, to make a difficult but necessary change in your life? That perfect moment will never arrive. Life is messy, and the perfect time is always the present. The enemy of your soul loves procrastination. He whispers lies to you, telling you that you are not ready, that you are not worthy, that there will always be another chance. But that is a deception. Each day you delay, you give him more ground in your heart, You allow a small crack to become a chasm, a little bad habit to become a powerful chain. Remember the story of the prodigal son? He delayed, he strayed, he wasted his inheritance. But the moment he came to his senses and began the journey back, I was there, waiting for him. I didn't scold him for his past. I embraced him. That is the kind of love I have for you. But do not presume upon my love by delaying your return. Do not wait until you are broken and destitute to come running back to me. Come now, while your spirit is still willing and your heart is still yearning. Do not be like the foolish virgins who did not have enough oil for their lamps, who waited until the last moment and were left behind. The time of my return is unknown, and the end of your earthly journey is also not promised. Live each day as if it were your last, not in fear, but with purpose. Make every moment count for eternity. Fill your lamp with the oil of faith, prayer, and good works, so that when the call comes, you are ready. Your life is a tapestry, and each day is a new thread. What colors are you weaving? Are they vibrant with love, service, and devotion? Or are they muted with apathy, selfishness, and delay? The choices you make today are not isolated incidents. They are building the fabric of your eternal destiny. The kindness you delay offering, the forgiveness you withhold, the words of truth you fail to speak, all these are threads left unpulled, leaving holes in the beautiful design I have planned for you. I want to see you fulfilled, not just in this life, but forever. But that fulfillment comes from living a life of purpose now, not from a perpetual state of waiting. You are not a spectator in this life. You are a participant. Your actions, your words, your very existence has meaning and consequence. Do not squander it. I see your struggles. I know the weight of the world you carry on your shoulders. I understand the temptation to put things off, to escape into distraction. But I am here, ready to help you. You do not have to do this alone. Call on my name, and I will give you the strength to take that first step, to make that difficult choice, to finally begin what you have been putting off for so long. The peace you seek, the joy you crave, and the purpose you long for are not found in the future. They are found in the present, in a life lived in intentional communion with me. So, my child, do not delay. Open your heart, open your eyes, and begin to live each day with the urgency and purpose that comes from knowing that your time on this earth is a precious, finite gift. Begin to build your life on the rock of my love and my truth, not on the shifting sands of delay and procrastination. The illusion of endless time is a powerful one, and it is the enemy of action. You may think you have a long life ahead of you, but even a long life is a mere flicker in the grand scheme of eternity. My word says, you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? For you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes. This is not meant to frighten you, but to awaken you to the preciousness of each moment. Do not let your days be filled with empty pursuits and meaningless busyness. You are here for a reason, a divine purpose woven into your very being. Each talent, each passion, each inclination I have given you is a tool to be used for my glory and the good of others. But these tools gather dust when you delay. You have so much potential lying dormant within you because you are waiting for the perfect time to use it. There is no perfect time. The time to start is now with the resources and abilities you have. Look at the world around you. So many people are living in a state of suspended animation, waiting for something to happen to them. They are waiting for a job offer, a relationship, a financial windfall, or a sign from me. But I have already given you a sign. This very moment, this very breath. The time for action is now. Do not wait for a dramatic revelation. The path to a purposeful life is paved with small, consistent, and courageous choices made in the present. It is the small act of kindness you perform without seeking recognition. It is the quiet moment of prayer you squeeze into your busy schedule. It is the difficult conversation you have with a loved one to heal a rift. It is the step of faith you take, even when you cannot see the whole staircase. These are the moments that truly matter, and they are happening now. The opportunity to live a life of meaning and purpose is not in the future. It is in this very second. Delay is a form of spiritual rebellion, a subtle way of saying, I know what you want for me, but I'll do it on my own terms, at my own convenience. But my ways are not your ways, and my timing is perfect. When I call you to do something, I am not just giving you a task. I am offering you an opportunity for growth, for deeper communion with me, and for the fulfillment of your purpose. To delay is to miss out on these blessings. You may think you are saving yourself from discomfort or difficulty, but you are only denying yourself the profound joy that comes from walking in obedience with me. You are like a child who refuses to open a gift, not knowing the treasure that lies within. The gifts I have for you are wrapped in the form of challenges, opportunities, and the daily demands of life. Do not delay in unwrapping them. The great deception of this world is that you have to have everything figured out before you act. You think you need to be a certain age, have a certain amount of money, or have all the answers before you can truly serve me. This is a lie. My greatest servants were often flawed, imperfect people who simply said yes to my call, even when they felt unprepared. Moses felt inadequate, David was a young shepherd boy, and Peter was a simple fisherman. They did not wait for the perfect moment. They acted with what they had, and I worked through them in powerful ways. I am not looking for perfection. I am looking for availability. Are you available to me today? Are you willing to say yes to the small nudges and promptings of my spirit? The urgency of this message is rooted in my love for you. I do not want you to miss out. I do not want you to come to the end of your life with a heart full of regrets, lamenting the opportunities you squandered and the love you delayed offering. My greatest desire is for you to be with me in a state of perfect peace and joy forever. But the path to that eternal destination is paved with the choices you make in this temporal life. Every choice to delay, to procrastinate, to put off what you know is right, moves you a step further from the path I have designed for you. So I plead with you, my child, wake up. Wake up to the reality of your precious, fleeting life. Stop waiting for a sign, for a perfect time, for a sense of readiness that will never come. The sign is this message. The time is now. The readiness is found in your willingness to take that first step, to say yes to me, to act with courage and faith. Release the fear that holds you back. Let go of the need for perfection. Drop the burden of your past mistakes and the worry about the future. Live now, in the present, with me. Begin the conversation you have been putting off. Offer the forgiveness you have been withholding. Take the step of faith you have been avoiding. Open your heart to me in a way you never have before. The peace, joy, and purpose you seek are found in the act of obedience, not in the state of waiting. Do not delay. I see you, my child. I know the quiet desperation in your heart. You feel the emptiness of a life lived for things that do not last. You sense that there is more, so much more that you are meant for. that the enemy of your soul, the one who seeks to steal your joy and your purpose, has a most cunning tactic, the gentle whisper of not yet. He doesn't need to tempt you with grand, overt sins, for he knows that a life of procrastination and spiritual apathy is just as effective at keeping you from me. He convinces you that you are too busy, too tired, too young, or too old. He tells you that your efforts would be too small to matter, that the changes you want to make are too big to start right now. He uses the very challenges I have placed in your life as excuses for inaction. He whispers, "Finish this project first, and then you can pray. Get your finances in order, and then you can give. Wait until you feel more confident, and then you can share your faith." He creates an endless cycle of delay, where the perfect moment is always just out of reach. A mirage on the horizon that disappears as you approach it. But I tell you this, the time for action is not when everything is perfect, but precisely when it is not. My power is made perfect in your weakness. My strength is revealed in your struggle. The greatest acts of faith are not performed in comfort and certainty, but in the midst of doubt and fear. Do not let your imperfections be an excuse for inaction. Come to me as you are, with your messy life, your doubts, and your fears. It is in this state of vulnerability that you will find my grace is most abundant. It is in the act of stepping out in faith, even when you feel ill-equipped, that I will equip you. The miracle you are waiting for is often found in the step you are delaying. Think of the things you have been putting off. Is it a conversation you need to have with your family about your faith? Is it a difficult apology you need to make to a friend you have wronged? Is it a habit of prayer or reading my word that you keep promising yourself you will start tomorrow? Is it a dream I have placed in your heart that you are too afraid to pursue? These things are not just on your to-do list. They are divine appointments. Each one is a golden opportunity to draw closer to me and to fulfill your purpose. Each one is a chance to break free from the chains of procrastination that have been holding you back. Do not let these divine appointments expire. The clock of your life is ticking, and with each tick, an opportunity either passes by or is seized. You are the steward of the time I have given you. How are you spending it? Are you filling your days with things that matter for eternity, or are you squandering them on fleeting distractions? I'm not asking you to abandon your responsibilities or your earthly joys. I'm simply asking you to prioritize me, to make me the center of your life, to live with the awareness that every moment is a gift and every day is a chance to walk in closer communion with me. There are countless people around you who are lost and hurting, and you hold the key to their hope, my love. But you are delaying in sharing it. You are waiting for the right moment, the right words, the right circumstances. But the right moment is now. The right words are the ones I place on your heart. The right circumstances are the ones you find yourself in. Do not let the fear of rejection or the worry about what others will think keep you from being a light in the darkness. You are my hands and feet on this earth. But you cannot be if you are paralyzed by procrastination. The world needs your love, your compassion, and your courage, and it needs it now. You may be looking for a sign, a dramatic moment of clarity, a thunderous voice from the heavens to tell you what to do. But I am speaking to you right now, through these very words. The message is simple, and the call is clear. Do not delay. The time is running out. The opportunity to live a life of meaning, to repair the relationships that are broken, to step into the purpose I have for you, and to come home to me is now. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and listen to the quiet voice within you. That is me, and I am telling you to act. The first step is the hardest, but it is also the most important. Take it now. I am right here, waiting to walk with you. Now let's look at the true cost of delay. It is not just a matter of missed opportunities. It is a spiritual tax that drains your energy and your joy. When you procrastinate on something you know you should do, it hangs over you like a dark cloud. It weighs on your mind and burdens your heart. This mental and emotional clutter prevents you from fully experiencing the peace and freedom that I have for you. It's a subtle form of bondage. You may think you are free by putting off a difficult task, but in reality, you are a prisoner to the very thing you are avoiding. The weight of unfulfilled intentions becomes a heavy chain around your spirit, slowing you down and making it impossible to run the race I have set before you with endurance. The joy of obedience is instant. The peace that comes from taking that difficult step of faith is immediate. It's like a breath of fresh air after being suffocated by the heavy fog of delay. When you finally do what I have called you to do, even if it is small, a sense of lightness and freedom will wash over you. The burden you were carrying will be lifted, and you will feel a profound sense of purpose and alignment with my will. This is the reward of action, a spiritual payoff that far outweighs the fleeting comfort of procrastination. The enemy wants to keep you in that stagnant, heavy place. He wants to convince you that the path of least resistance is the best one. But I tell you, the path of my will, though it may be challenging, is the only one that leads to true life and abundant joy. Think of the parable of the talents. The master gave his servants different amounts of money, and 2 of them immediately went out and invested it. They acted with what they had, and they doubled their master's wealth. But the 3rd servant was afraid. He delayed. He buried the talent in the ground, and when the master returned, he had nothing to show for it. He was not punished for a grand sin, but for his inaction, for his fear, and for his delay. He allowed his fear to paralyze him, and because of it, he lost everything. This is a powerful lesson for you, my child. I have given you so many talents, gifts, resources, and opportunities. Are you burying them out of fear? Are you waiting for a perfect market, a perfect time, or a perfect plan? I am not a cruel master, but I do expect you to use what I have given you. Do not let fear and delay cause you to lose the very blessings I have placed in your hands. The world is constantly screaming for your attention, pulling you in a million different directions. The messages are subtle but pervasive. You're not enough. You need more. You have to be perfect to be accepted. These lies are designed to keep you in a state of perpetual dissatisfaction and delay. They tell you to wait until you have a perfect body, a perfect job, or a perfect life before you can truly serve me. But that is a lie. My love for you is not dependent on your performance or your perfection. It is an unconditional love, a grace that is available to you right now, in your brokenness and your imperfection. I am calling you to act, not because you are perfect, but precisely because you are not. Your imperfections are the very places where my power can shine the brightest. When you step out in faith, even with all your flaws, the world will see that it is not you who is acting, but me working through you. This is the most powerful testimony you can offer. The end of time as you know it is not a distant, abstract concept. It is a reality that is drawing closer with each passing moment. The signs are everywhere, if you have eyes to see them. But even if you live a long, full life on this earth, your personal end is coming, and it is a reality you cannot escape. You will stand before me, and you will give an account of how you used the time I gave you. Did you live a life of purpose, of love, and of obedience? Or did you squander your days in a state of spiritual apathy, living as if eternity did not exist? This is not a question I ask to instill fear, but to awaken a sense of urgency in your heart. Do not be the one who looks back with regret, saying, "If only I had more time." The time you have is now. The love you have to give is now. The forgiveness you have to offer is now. The call I have placed on your life is now. Do not put it off for another day, another week, or another year. Today is the day of salvation. Today is the day of purpose. Today is the day of action. Let this be the moment you finally say yes to me. A yes that is not filled with reservations or delays, but with a wholehearted commitment to live every moment for my glory. Rise up, my child. The time is running out, but your story is just beginning. If you like this message, then subscribe to this channel and share it with those who need it. And if you believe in God, type Amen in the comment section. Amen.